one of the most acclaimed horror, survival horror experiences that you'll find is Silent Hill. Silent Hill, guys, is a very special franchise, and it's very close to my heart. I love, that they turned this thing into, really a full-blown franchise. I mean, when we talk about from movies, games, all kinds of different things within this universe, it is something special. And although I'm very excited about them coming out with some, Silent Hill remakes and things of that nature, and what we've seen so far from, the remake looks absolutely awesome. But I really want to see a continuation of Silent Hill, continuation of the franchise moving forward. And they probably want to see how will the remake do before we move into another full entry into the franchise. And, obviously, guys, the game that always comes to my mind is Silent Hills, which was going to be Hideo Kojima's take on Silent Hill, and Norman Reedus was going to be the one starring in it. And instead, Hideo left Konami and made his own company, Kojima Productions, and then obviously, they decided to move in a direction of Death Stranding. So they moved away from Silent Hills, which is what we were going to get, and I think that was going to be the next real incredible entry into the franchise. We got what is called PT, the playable teaser, and Hideo Kojima being behind that. What a fascinating PT was amazing. And obviously I wanted to see his take on Silent Hill. Never got it, but could we get that in the future? And I think that to answer that question, we've got to see how this remake does. I believe, guys, that there is still a massive following of Silent Hill. It's clear based on social media, to Reddit, to all these different places that you look, that there is still a very passionate fan base behind Silent Hill. Could Silent Hills ever come out? And my thought on that is that I don't believe Silent Hills will come out unless, Konami decides we want to just completely spite Kojima and we're going to make the next entry called Silent Hills. But I feel that even if they just make another continuation of the Silent Hill franchise, I think that would be awesome, right? Even though it's not Hideo Kojima, I think that this franchise, it needs to continue in the future, past any remakes that are made, past all of that. They need to continue this franchise. This is a very special one, and for them to only do remakes and never do continuations, I think would be a massive disservice to this franchise. Similar to that of like a Metal Gear Solid, I think that, even though we're getting a remake here, they need to make a continuation, especially if the remake crushes it. And they're going to be looking at those numbers, guys. That's the bottom line. They're going to be looking at the numbers to see whether or not the Silent Hill, IP is worth continuing in the form of new future installments. Because they got to take into consideration, obviously, the money. That's the number one thing. But also, how many people are playing the game? What's the retention rate? What, from copies sold to how much time it's going to be to make a full-blown new game within the franchise. How long that's going to take. And, development cycles. All of that stuff, guys, goes into consideration. So I think the bottom line is if the remake crushes it, which I think it will, I believe that is going to greenlight a number of other Silent Hill games in the future. Now, is Silent Hills going to be coming out? I don't believe that it's going to be called that. Maybe they'll take some things from what Hideo was going to do with Silent Hills, but I think that what they need to do is have that after this remake, they've got a new fresh slate. Let's see, continuations of the Silent Hill franchise in the future. And I cannot wait to see Silent Hill, go back to the top of the horror genre as we know it. But let me know, guys, what do you all think about Silent Hill? Do you think we'll ever see a Silent Hills at some point or another? Or do you think they've kind of moved past that and they're going to be looking to the future of Silent Hill? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And for more Silent Hill content and videos, stay here with zrotv.